Hello, I'm Gregory Hahn. I am the co-founder of Restoration Era, and right now we are in southern Guatemala along the coast in an area known as Costa Sur, and we are starting a mangrove restoration project along with a coastal tropical savanna restoration project. I am here with my co-founder Jeff.
Good to meet you. It's just great to be here finally to start our first project here on the southern coast of Guatemala, and we're looking forward to seeing this area restored.
We are driving through the southern coastal region in Guatemala, approaching our new project sites. It is heart-wrenching to see how some people are living here. There are many homes without electricity, without running water. People are just trying to survive. These are the types of communities we hope to see transformed and thriving. Restoration Era is a triple bottom line initiative to 1. Restore the environment, 2. To create jobs, and 3. To transform lives. We restore the environment by reforesting lands whose ecologies have been devastated. We create jobs by hiring marginalized people to reforest their lands and to start new businesses. And we see lives transformed as we treat people with dignity, care about their well-being, and help them to thrive.
I'm Jeff Hahn with the Restoration Era, and this is our first site that we've chosen here in Guatemala on the southern coast of Guatemala. And this used to be a vibrant mangrove forest with uh, with fish thriving in this area, shrimp, shellfish as well, and the community used to have a vibrant fishing industry in this region, which is no more. And you can see the devastation that's happened over time. Some of it through cutting down of wood for housing, for cooking. So some of the deforestation you can see are cuts from the population, but also you can see most of the trees here have died. And the reason for this is that there was a shrimp farm right over the hill over here, and and they created a pond surrounded by levees for the shrimp, but it was just non-moving water, just becoming more and more toxic with all the shrimp in it. And when it became too toxic for the shrimp, they released all that water that came into this zone, starting about here, and then all the way down to the ocean. And the toxic water destroyed this whole sector. And so all the biodiversity, all the birds, all the wildlife, the animals that live in the sector, and of course, no fish, all got destroyed. And then we also have upstream, there's deforestation in the mountains that brings the water down, and there's been soil erosion that's come down into this sector and filled up the land so that the ocean water is not coming in and out anymore. And so there's a combination of effects that took a vibrant fishing area where people's livelihoods, their jobs, they were fishermen, are now lost, and people enter into poverty because their livelihoods are gone because of this effect. So we're here to restore uh, this part of the mangrove forest, not just here, but this has happened throughout the whole region. And once that is restored, then we'll see the wildlife come back, the fishing industry restored, um, and the people's will have jobs again in that sector, and they'll be able to, even the agricultural use of the surrounding land improves with the mangroves do a great job of filtering out um, the water and cleaning up the environment. So we're looking forward to this is day one. You can see how it is on day one. And we will see this all transform into a vibrant mangrove forest in the coming years.
Okay, so yeah, we're here at the site, and one of the things that we're trying to do beyond just restoring this area is proactively supporting the local community's livelihoods So by restoring, they get paid immediately. It takes care of the immediate need for money, income today to provide for their families. Then by restoring, because the community's livelihoods are directly related to the estuary, those livelihoods come back. And then what we're also working on is sustainable practices for those businesses, working to connect those people with larger distributors to be able to increase their production, provide better support for their family, and finally to try to bring in some new opportunities. So one of the things that we see here with all the restoration is there's a beautiful beach just so close to here with awesome waves, good sand, and there's nobody there. It's the strangest thing.
As far as you can see for both directions, gorgeous beach, beautiful waves, and nobody.
Nobody. And then the estuary, which we're about to walk into here, where you get into the water, is beautiful. It's kind of how you think of the Everglades in the US, and people take tours to see this very unique ecosystem, all the biodiversity. There is amazing bird life here. But right now there isn't tourism. And so that's something that could really thrive in this area. The government is trying to push it forward as well. We have some partners that are working with us to try to push this forward. And so that's the big goal of this project.
Aquí se dedica uno lo que es a la pesca, pero por problemas ahorita que estamos sufriendo un impacto ambiental del estero. Está muy seco, no hay productos, no hay pesca.
Ahora entonces no estás pescando ahora.
No hay trabajo.
Diego,
Diego, ¿cómo estás, Diego?
bien,
¿Y quién es esta persona a tu lado?
mi mamá.
Ah, tu mamá y hermana. Entonces,
Agradezco pues mucho a esos donantes que están ayudando para que nuestro ecosistema siga vivo y no muera. ¿va? La mayoría de la gente aquí vive de la pesca.
ajá, ¿todavía?
Todavía, pero ahorita
¿Cómo
pues
ha cambiado con la
ha
falta de
cambiado,
mano?
ha cambiado bastante porque como por ejemplo ya no hay donde vivan los camarones, los pescados, todo lo que es en animalitos del agua, ¿va?
No, pues mi nombre es Isaías Antonio Escobar y estamos muy contentos por la cuestión de que estamos un poquito jodidos de gancho con el trabajo y no estamos contentos por el trabajo que ha venido. ¿no?
Y esto se llama el Valle de la Ermita para mi Guatemala de la Asunción.
Hola, mi nombre es Luis Diego Montenegro y soy miembro de este movimiento que está viniendo a regenerar el bosque del manglar en el litoral del Pacífico y bueno, hoy es una realidad, es el primer proyecto que estamos desarrollando, es el primero de muchos y bueno, esto no es posible sin darle las gracias a las empresas que están apoyando y financiando estos proyectos